And I'm the assistant stage manager, Alani Cooper. Welcome to the show of Sherlock Holmes and the Case of the Mysterious Oil. We hope you enjoyed this performance, and don't forget to join us in April for High School Musical Junior. If you need to exit, please use the April hallway doors to your right. Make sure you silence all cell phones, and please stick to the room past this performance. Please keep in mind that this is the majority of a student-led show, so please be respectful for all the students who have worked on this. Enjoy the show!
What is up, guys? You're here with me, the D-O-double-G, Bradley Dove, coming at you with my newest project. And this one is going to be epic. I'm partnering up with General Oil to give away $1 million. You heard that right, $1 million. Here's the deal. We're going old school with this one, guys. It's the holiday season, and my team has wrapped a present. An enormous present. Like the biggest present you've ever seen. Each contestant has to keep their hand on the present, and the one who is able to keep their hand on it continuously wins the grand prize of $1 million. It's that easy. Well, sort of. Behind me is a giant oil lamp, only filled with enough oil to last for 1 full day or 24 hours. Whoever still has their hand on the present by the time the oil lamp dies will split the $1 million prize sponsored by General Oil. It sounds easy, but trust me, it isn't. Interested in being a contestant for this contest? Click the link on my profile to fill out an application. The contest will take place 2 weeks from today, and the selected applicants will be notified this coming Friday. Get excited! There's $1 million within your reach. Oh my God! Followers.
I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them have shuffled around and peed behind the present.
I know. It's awesome.
If you're going to keep this up, you have to think of a way to make it work. Give them a bathroom break, provide them food, make sure everyone stays hydrated. Think of how terrible your publicity will be when someone passes out or their kidneys explode, all for the sake of your stupid conscience.
Do you really think your kidneys would give out just before you pee yourself?
Right, because that looks better for your reputation. Fine. I just don't understand how this stupid torch is malfunctioning. It only had enough oil to last for 1 day. We checked several times, and yet it's still going.
Marvel of fossil fuels, I guess.
We advertised this competition as lasting 24 hours. Don't you think it's a little unfair to make them keep going?
But we never said that the contest would last for 24 hours. We said it would last as long as the torch was still burning, and we anticipated that it would burn for 24 hours. This is obviously just a fluke.
A fluke resulting in literal torture?
Sheila, if anyone here were experiencing literal torture, all they have to do is let go. It's not like we've super glued them to the box.
Are you okay?
I can't take it anymore.
Just take a deep breath and it'll all be okay.
It's been 40 hours, Becky. 40 hours! This contest was supposed to be I just want to go home. Ah!
And there were four. What's up, guys? We're on day 2 of the competition because the oil lamp has still not gone out. Remember, whoever is left by the time the oil lamp dies gets to split the $1 million prize sponsored by General Oil. Fan favorite contestant Ricky and his girlfriend Vicky have both just left the competition. Still running are pageant queen Amberlyn, scientist Dr. Simon, Farmer Arlo, and last but not least, aspiring news reporter Linda Lee.
Please, Mr. Dog, help us.
Stay tuned for more updates as the contest continues. Will the oil burn out soon, or will it last another 2 days? We'll check in soon. Look, I know you're all tired. I know you're all hungry and thirsty and have to use the bathroom. We're figuring out a way to make this work and work fairly. Hang in there, folks.
Why don't we give everyone a quick 10-minute break? Hold the competition fair and square.
Fine.
All right, here's the deal, everyone. We are going to pause the competition for 10 minutes. In that time, you're free to use the bathroom, grab a snack, wash your face, whatever you need. It is currently 11:05. If you are not back here by 11:15, you are immediately disqualified from the competition. Your time begins now. Arlo, did you hear what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
Aren't you gonna go use the bathroom?
No, ma'am. I can repair.
I don't think we want to know what that means.
Yeah, I stand here. Totally relieved.
Look, you've got 9 minutes to go. Stretch your legs, get some fresh air, be anywhere but here. Why don't you do us all a favor and go freshen up?
All right, if you say so. Yeehaw!
I've made a call. I'm bringing in an expert.
An expert on what?
To figure out why this is happening. I think the competition may be rigged.
You think someone is setting all this up?
I do. Why would they do that? To weasel out the competition? Maybe they know that the longer this competition goes, the more likely everyone else will just drop out.
So, who did you call?
She called me.
Who?
Me, Detective Sherlock Holmes.
And me. What?
Yes, but he's as important. He's just a sidekick.
Rude. You really think these two weirdos are going to solve the case of the oil that burns a little bit longer than it should?
I think she'd like us to try.
I would like them to try because unlike some of us, I want this entire competition to be over so I can go home.
I understand. You must be Sheila.
I am.
Now tell us what's been going on.
We started this competition early, Friday morning. The gist is whoever keeps the hand of the giant present until that oil lamp burns out, splits, or wins $1 million. We figured most people would drop out after a few hours. Maybe a few would make it until the end of the night. The lamp has enough oil to last for 1 day, but for some reason it hasn't gone out, and it isn't showing any sign of going out.
Sounds like a holiday miracle to me.
Our 4 remaining contestants are tired, sleep deprived, starving, thirsty, but all of them want this $1 million enough to hang on.
Well, why not just extinguish the flame or call it quits?
Because I have more people tuning into this live stream than on any other project I've ever done. People are invested, dying to know what happens next. I just can't give up that kind of attention.
I see.
Plus, the $1 million is being sponsored by General Oil, and it looks pretty pretty great that it burns longer than advertised burn time.
It always comes down to money, doesn't it?
Our contestants should be back in the next 3 minutes.
Is there any way I can speak with each of them privately?
I'm afraid not. If they step away from the giant present, they lose. And at this point, I don't think anyone's willing to make the sacrifice. However, each contestant does have a coach to provide moral support, keep their water bottles full, that kind of thing. You could always talk to them.
I think I shall.
Did you make it back in time, Sheila?
Just please return to your places. On the count of 3, your hands must return to the present. 1, 2, 3. Who would you like to speak with first?
Surprise me.
Francine!
What?
Could you come over here, please?
Can I help you?
Miss Francine, we're wondering if we could take a moment of your time to talk to you.
And who are you?
Detective Sherlock. I've been brought in to help figure out why this nonsensical contest just won't end.
You're telling me.
Oh, and I'm Watson.
Ahem.
Sidekick.
Which participant are you with?
My daughter, Amberlyn. She's the beauty queen in the front.
What made you decide to enter the contest?
To win $1 million, of course.
Of course.
Between you and me, we used to make a pretty decent living off of Amberlyn's beauty pageant winnings. But lately, she isn't winning quite like she used to. There's a time she was winning pageant after pageant, but the last few she hasn't even placed third.
Why do you think that is?
I think the older she gets, the more she looks like her father.
Yikes.
If you saw him, you'd understand.
Why did you decide to put Amberlyn in the contest rather than taking it on yourself?
I didn't even think to apply. She has the beauty, the brains, and over 20,000 Instagram followers. I figured she'd have a better shot against it if she applied as a contestant.
Understandable. Do you have any big plans on how you spend the prize money should Amberlyn win?
Oh, you know, maybe go out to a nice cruise, go out to a nice little fancy dinner, catch up on 8 months of mortgage payments.
Ah, a little behind on debts, are we?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, we could stand and catch up on a few bills around the house.
And how long has Amberlyn been competing in beauty pageants?
She won first place in her very first pageant when she was 4 years old, Miss Pensacola Sweetie. That one came with a $500 prize.
Francine, would you consider yourself to be a stage mom?
If you mean one of those hovering, nasty, spiteful mothers who encourage their child to pursue their own unfulfilled dreams, their mere taste of the recognition and glamour comes to the winning prize solely based on looks and talent. Absolutely not.
Mind we ask you a few questions about Amberlyn?
My pride and joy, go right ahead.
What's her birthday?
July 14th,
What's her favorite color?
periwinkle blue.
What's her middle name?
Jennifer,
What is yours going to be when you grow up?
a neurosurgeon. I mean a beauty queen.
Fascinating. Thank you, Francine. That will be all. Well, that was interesting.
She totally did it.
Patience, man. You can't jump to conclusions after only speaking to one person.
You say that now, but she definitely did it.
This is why you're the sidekick.
Who would you like to speak with next?
Who belongs to that gentleman in the overalls?
That's Arlo. His father, Amos, is over there. I'll go get him. Amos?
Look, Ryder, what happened? Did he win? Arlo, did you win?
No, Pa. Not yet.
Then dagnabbit, one, and one, a week.
These detectives would like to talk to you, sir.
Well, one detective and one sidekick.
Oh, about what?
About the contest and who may be potentially rigging it.
Fine. I can have it.
We're wondering if you can tell us why your son decided to join this competition.
Well, to win the money, of course.
Of course.
He's also been looking for an excuse to come to the big city for a while now. Believe it or not,
lie. Who's totally him?
Watson, this isn't how it works. You can't just assume that every person we talk to is the culprit.
Well, who wouldn't want that? To retire to a quiet place in the suburbs without any ducks, sheep, or cow poop? If that's not motivation, I don't know what is.
Well, this has been a good start to the investigation. I suggest we should retire for today.
Already?
We have to assess the information, go over the next steps, figure out the details.
If you say so.
Wait, where are you going?
To put together the information we received.
But you haven't even talked to everyone.
We'll be back tomorrow to interview more people.
But what if the oil lamp burns out before then?
It won't.
What do you mean it won't?
I have a hunch.
Oh, a hunch.
Yes, a hunch. Every good investigation starts with a hunch. And as of right now, Mr. Dog, I have one. So if you'll excuse me, I'll be taking my sidekick here with me, and I'll be back in the morning.
Sheila, I have an idea. Hi guys, it's day 3 of the contest that just won't end. If you'll recall, this contest was supposed to last only 1 day until the oil lamp ran out of oil. But here we are. I guess our sponsor, General Oil, really delivers on quality, right? Our 4 remaining inspiring contestants are doing great. And we're ready for another day of rigorous competition. Right, gang? But since the entire contest has taken an unexpected turn, we thought we'd throw one in ourselves. Each of our contestants were encouraged to bring along a coach. Someone to help keep them hydrated, cheer them on, make sure they have anything else that they need. Today, we are allowing the opportunity for our coaches to tag in with their competitor.
What? Oh, thank God.
See, Simon? I told you it would be okay.
That's right. Our contestants deserve a hard-earned break. So for today, and today only, they can get tagged out by their coach to keep the competition rolling.
I got this, son. Why don't you go get some sleep or freshen up or do whatever you gotta do.
I love you, Pa. Yeehaw! The contestant can remove their hand once their coach's hand is securely on the box.
You're a great assistant, Cora. Thank you, Doctor.
What are you looking at?
Mama, aren't you gonna take my place?
Amberlyn, we both agreed that you two would compete in this contest, not me. I'm too old and tired and I'm wearing the wrong shoes.
Then just take them off, Mama.
Well, that has been hurting me pretty bad this last few days since I got here. I haven't even had a chair. I've been sitting on the floor. See, Amberlyn, that's exactly what I mean. Sitting on the floor would only make it worse.
Please, Mama. I'm so tired and hungry.
Dang it, Amberlyn, I just don't want to.
I didn't even want to do this stupid contest anyway, Mama. I only did it so you could pay the bills. Even though we both know you're just go spending it on junk you don't need.
Amberlyn,
Just like I spent all my pageant money year after year. I keep strutting and grooming and ripping just so you could keep spending. And I never wanted to do any of it in the first place.
that's not true. You love it. You love all of it.
No, I didn't, Mama, but I loved you. I loved you. But if you don't love me enough to stand here with your hand on this box for a few hours, when I've been here for 3 days,
Amberlyn! What are you doing? That's my money I needed to save the house!
guess you should let me be a neuroscientist after all, Mama. Or at least enter the contest
What did we miss?
And there you have it, folks. We are down to 3. Let's see how Cora, Amos, and Todd fare as they take over for their contestants. We'll check in soon. Thanks, Sheila.
Sure thing. Well, look who's back.
I see the oil lamp is still burning. Yes, well, we were very busy last night, piecing together the information received. Barely slept at all. Poor Watson here only got a mere 9 hours of sleep.
Well, you're in luck. We let the coaches swap out for their contestants today, so you'll actually be able to talk to a few of them directly.
Ah, fantastic.
Dr. Simon, Linda, could you come over here, please? This is Sherlock and Watson. I brought them in to investigate the contest a little further, to see if there's any potential tampering with the oil lamp. I know you've both been waiting so long for a break, but is there any way you could stick around just for a couple of minutes to talk to them?
If it means there's a chance of this godforsaken contest ending, then yes.
I agree.
Great. Let's start with Miss Linda, shall we? Linda, I see your companion has a rather large camera.
We both work for 6 and 12 News, one of the local TV stations.
Are you an anchor?
Ha! I wish. I can barely get one of my segments to air.
Oh.
That's why I'm here. I've been trying to get recognized at work and was being promoted to a regular reporting role. I thought this contest would at least prove that I'm tough and committed. And at best, I'd walk away with $1 million and just quit.
And how's it going for you?
If you tried pitching a box while staring into a camera lens for 3 days straight to tell me how you feel.
What can you tell us about Todd?
He's sweet, loyal, a great cameraman. He's just been trying to get a little more recognition at work in hopes of being given better stories.
So if you're really here to prove to your work that you're a top committed reporter, couldn't you just call it good enough after 1 day, even 2?
I don't back down from a challenge, especially not when it comes to my reputation. Is there anything else I can answer for you? Because if not, I'm going to go find the news van in the parking lot, packed out for an hour or 2.
I think we're good for now. Thank you, Linda.
She totally did it.
Watson, I swear to God.
Forgive me. That was quite rude. I'm just more tired than I've ever been in my entire life.
We understand. We'll keep this brief. Earlier, your assistant referred to you as doctor. What are you a doctor of, exactly?
I am a physicist. I work at a prestigious university as the lead of a research team.
What do you research?
Solar energy.
That's noble work. And what made you decide to enter this contest?
We have a massive research project that we proposed to the university, but we've been struggling to get the funding. I thought that this $1 million could be a great jumpstart to our work.
Wait, so a major prestigious university won't fund a cutting-edge research project?
Unfortunately, my last 2 projects have yielded the most success. So much of science is trial and error that the outcomes of research don't always align with a well-educated hypothesis.
And the investors are having a hard time justifying handing over millions of dollars to a researcher with a few blemishes on their resume.
I'm afraid so.
I'm sorry to hear that. If you ask me, the world needs a little more solar energy and a little less oil.
Thank you. I agree.
Now go get some more to serve the rest, Doctor.
Thank you, Detective.
Okay, we both know. He was totally the one.
Shut up, Watson! Mr. Dahl, mind if we ask you a few questions?
Me?
Yes, you. The one. The only. D-O-double-G.
All fine.
Were you the one who came up with the idea for this contest?
Yeah. I read an old article online about a car dealership that didn't want to the car. I thought it might be fun to try. It felt kind of retro, like an old school contest.
And did you bring it goes on, the more followers you get, and the more money goes into your pocket.
Yep. Wait, do you think I rigged the competition to get more viewers?
It's a possibility.
Look, I'm all about a bigger paycheck, but I'm not the one who's behind this. Am I in a rush to figure out the mystery? No, I'm not the one who's behind it.
I'll be the judge of acts.
Everything okay over there? Yup, all good. I have to go. I have a check-in with the General Oil Marketing Group.
I think you're right, Watson. I think he totally did it.
Who, Bradley? He's an idiot with way too much money, but he would never do something like rig his own contest.
And how would you know?
The man spends his entire life finding ways to give other people money. Sure, he's building his own empire, but it's built on genuine empathy and kindness. I've known him from the beginning, and I would have a hard time believing he's just looking out for himself.
Well, that's good to know. Now, if you excuse this, we'll have to be leaving again.
Again?
We have notes to compare, figures to test, but we will return. everybody. We've solved the mystery. Well, I mean, really, I solved the mystery. Watson here was just the assistant.
Where have you been? It's been 5 days since we last saw you. 5 days!
We were doing very important detective work, madame.
And all the while, we've been sitting here waiting for you to make this godforsaken competition end.
Well, wait no longer, because the culprit behind the everlasting oil is no one.
What?
See, the oil isn't burning out because someone has rigged the competition. No, it's because it's a holiday miracle.
You have got to be kidding me.
See, this whole situation sounds an awful lot like another miracle that happened thousands of years ago, where a lamp only had enough oil to last 1 day, miraculously lasted for 8.
Aren't you talking about Hanukkah?
Precisely.
Oh, I am so not paying you.
Guys, I think I may have solved the mystery.
Yeah, Watson, I already said it's a Hanukkah miracle.
No, I think it has more to do with the solar panels on the back of the lamp. Hey, Brad, come on, move this.
What twist?
It was you too.
It was me. You see, my upcoming research project is all about the tactical combination of oil and solar energy. I believe that together we can harness a power that is capable of creating energy for boats, cars, planes, and so much more. And now you can see for yourselves that with the tactical combination of solar energy and a little bit of oil, we can make our natural fuels last so much longer.
So, we were just guinea pigs in some sort of sick science experiment?
I suppose it gives you a new perspective.
Wait. He took his hand off the ball.
Uh-oh!
Wait. That means there's only two people left. Arlo and what's her face?
Breaking news, everyone! We are down to our final two contestants. Not only that, but we've solved the case of the everlasting oil. And it turns out it was...
A Hanukkah miracle.
No, not a Hanukkah miracle, but just some well-intended science. But now, after 8 days of waiting, I think it's time we bring this contest to an end. And I've spoken to the team at General Oil, and they've agreed to give each of you the grand prize of $1 million! And that, folks, is the end of this competition. Stay tuned to see what my next one is going to be, and I'll catch you later.
You know, Watson, this one was all on you today. Maybe one day you'll be my partner and not my sidekick.
Today?
No, but one day. Now, come on. Let's go get some ice cream to celebrate.
Yeehaw.
I quit!
Wait a minute. We're inside. We're in a hall with no windows, no skylights. How could the solar panels have possibly worked? Bradley! Sherlock! We're inside! The solar panels wouldn't work inside! Maybe it was a Hanukkah miracle after all.
house rules